Hello, and welcome to Monster Prom. A very good friend of mine recommended that I play this game, or rather told me how much she enjoyed it, and I'm like, well, this seems like exactly my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a trilogy. I don't know that we're going to even finish this first game on the channel, or play all of the games, but I've seen some screenshots from all of the games, and everything seems to have things that I enjoy. So I want to go in, but first on this screen you can see there's a Hellboy-like character, there's a Frankenstein gal, you've got a Kappa over here, you've got nerdy vampire or a hipster vampire, I don't know, one of the two.
Got a Gorgon-looking character.
Tiger boy, there's a Gorgon, there's a princess-looking thing. There's a lot here, and there is also a dapper Mothman who is the bomb. I am not going to romance him, I'm telling you now, but yay or nay, make your own voices or awesome voice effects.
I'd say we have the voices in...
I'm curious, so yes, I would like to...
I like voice acting.
This can be a multiplayer game?
Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind for the future. We might come back to this.
I am impressed.
Especially if there's online multiplayer. If not, we won't be able to.
First term classic, second term DLC. I got the franchise bundle.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the full game.
Oh, for sure.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Choose player 1. Oh, so she went with this one.
Okay.
So who do we... He's got a little worm friend.
Yeah. I don't know, they're all pretty fun.
I'm intrigued by this one, because name? Yellow.
Oh.
Oz. Custom name. No, we're still he.
We're gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah. Because I'm curious about this character as they intended him. I'm not naming him Yellow, though. But they have yellow, red, green, and blue, which are all the colors they use to represent the multiplayer options.
Mm-hmm.
So I think his name is Oz, and I'm going to leave it as Oz, just because... Are we the Yellow Brick Road? That just occurred to me.
That would be a very interesting...
I'm going to leave it as Oz, because
choice.
I want to see the character for what he is, basically.
Mm-hmm.
If he has his own personality. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Got some silhouettes here. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess, awesome, who was as cute as she was genocidal. I actually appreciate that they keep, because like classic mermaids, like if you watch the old original animated Peter Pan from the Disney movie, we were only trying to drown her. Like that's a line from that movie that really stuck with me. Like classic mermaids did just want to kill people.
Yep. Jealous psychos.
Damian Levy, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Aww. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Well, he's completely off the list.
Yeah?
He's a hipster, not allowed.
Oh, that's true.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Is that so?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I do appreciate that they are all adults, even though it's technically set in high school. Mm-hmm. I prefer adult characters typically to kids, even if as kids I mean teenagers. So she's cheering for these guys arm wrestling, and he's not strong enough to overtake him because he's got all the muscles, and she's like,
and he's not even paying attention, he's still winning.
Yeah, and he's really mad about that.
He certainly is.
And she's over here like, I didn't sign up for this.
I'm focusing on my thing.
It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Teen Wolf! Yeah. Crazy exes, how to deal when they just won't go. Hot or not, take this quiz to find out. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're not using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. I actually remember this when my friend told me about it. There are some interesting options. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Straight to DVD. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect in life and love, but it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. The most influential Russian novelists of the 19th century having gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the Brothers Karamazov, and Dostoevsky has to deliver it today.
Oh my gosh.
I actually did read the Brothers Karamazov in high school. It's a massive book. And if you ever meet anyone who said they have read the entire thing, if they're telling the truth, that's impressive. And don't take that lightly, because it is heavy in just about every way possible. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And 2 of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit.
Oh my gosh. That's so silly.
So this is my character, Oz.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like the Russian one, actually. So fun, so bold, or so wealthy. You wish you were raised by a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing.
Mm-hmm.
A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it.
Okay.
I think I went with a DJ.
Yeah.
So fun. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? Oh, it's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. Huh.
I don't know. It's up to you.
See, none of these are like my true reaction as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think what I want to do that fits. I feel like this is kind of evil, but...
Yeah.
Ah. I wasn't aiming for any of them specifically. I figured that question might have direct connections to them because of there were 6 options instead of 3, but...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Week 1. Okay, I have 6 smarts, 3 boldness, 5 creativity, 5 charm, 9 fun, and 5 money. Okay, I got my little icon here. Auditorium, library, class, outdoors, bathrooms, and gym.
Okay.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob.
Oh my gosh.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. I like the little worm friend.
Yeah.
Am I Hamlet? This is the last scene of Hamlet. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Cool.
This is the narrator. You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. That isn't unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyways. Hey Vera, you're mean, right? Aw, you noticed.
Oh my gosh.
And you're a girl, right? Aw, you noticed.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there were these mean girls, and the mean girls were mean cheerleaders. Now I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team? I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right?
Oh my gosh.
As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do? Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Oz here has a great idea. Tell her. They both look at you. Well, what's your idea? Forget cheerleaders, we need fear leaders. Instead of pumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Maybe just stop having our players assassinated for no reason. I like this one. I think she'd go for it.
Yeah.
Fear leaders. Wow. Hold on 1 second. You and Scott watch as Vera frantically makes about a dozen phone calls. Alright, I've trademarked fear leaders. The idea is mine. You didn't think of it. Also, thank you. I can already imagine the uniforms. Black leather, real skulls, a folder of blackmail material on every member of the opposing team. You know what? I already have most of that stuff in my closet at home. I'll have a prototype by this afternoon.
My
Vera
gosh.
skips off to her closet to create this terrifying new uniform. Not sure whether you want to stay far, far away from that closet or get a closer look. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Week 1. Cool.
All right.
Aw, he's a shy boy, so where do I want to sit? I pick a table? Who are you? And there's a cat girl! There's always a cat girl.
There certainly is.
I like the look of this one, though. Are you an idol or an alien?
I don't know.
Maybe a secret character. I am curious about this one, though, because they both, like... They actually have something in common. One's just happy about it.
Yep. That's true.
I'm really curious about who this is, though. Also,
Huh?
satanic snacks
Yep.
on the snack machine. I love that.
As you do.
I'm gonna go here just because I'm really curious. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
My love.
Oh my gosh.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. Oh, he's an idol boy prince. I love it. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using
my
the remote
gosh.
control. He looks so frustrated. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communication might interest you? Or reverse baptism? Or eggs? I think reverse baptism is just, murdering someone by drowning. Also,
Yeah.
kiss the cook. The choice is yours. Fuck that, let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? No. I like this dude. I want to date him. Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. That's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals.
Oh my gosh.
First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed.
Okay.
Then we pretty much do whatever we want and then make it illegal for people not to do that thing once a year.
I see.
Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity!
Wow.
I love him, and I need his name, and I need to date
All
him.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a character in the library. I think I want to increase my smarts.
Okay.
Oh, the worm! That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Later, you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation which seems to contain some pretty sexually explicit language, so you go eavesdrop.
Awesome.
Speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow wary of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze. Sorry, I had to put my phone away. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. That's not an erection joke. People would die. Personally, I think hentai is the source of the problem. It's so unrealistic. Hello, I'm not a 2D drawing. I'm a real vampire. I know. Even I can't keep up with the standards hentai is setting. What, I'm supposed to just grow a dick during sex? And all the women are drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than at this school.
Oh my gosh.
Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as senpai. And what's with all the tentacles anyway? Because half the studio heads are Krakens, Liam. And no tea, no shade to the women who do enjoy tentacle porn. I know at least 3 of the ice snakes do, but I won't out them.
Oh my gosh.
But I do think there should be a more diverse offering for those of us who'd like something less cephalosexual. Agreed. Hentai should be more artistic. Redraw explicit scenes in the style of great artists such as Picasso and Magritte. Don't send a misogynistic Kraken to do a femme gorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio.
Neither of these options are the best, but they are both options.
See, my goal going into this game was to date a male character as a male character, but I'm actually finding the Gorgon really interesting.
Yeah.
So now, because I'm a woman who wants better for herself, it's up
gosh.
to me to handle things. I have plenty of shit of my own to worry about without heading up a hentai studio. I'll have you know I am a straight-A student, and that's only partially thanks to bribery. The rest is hard work and extortion. And what does Vera know about production anyhow? Surely she would be in far above her abilities, as she has no experience.
Oh my gosh.
That is, did you not hear her? She has more important things to do. The 2 of them storm off haughtily to continue their deep discussion about pornography somewhere free of stupidity. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm!
Still got a heart first, so...
2.
something.
Or at least 1, yeah.
All right.
1 there.